Hey guys, it's KJ from the Scariest Movie Ever channel on YouTube. Now, I've got a video here we're going to do a bit of a breakdown on, but I've got a lot of information to share. I really felt the need to make this video now because it actually connects to the last video I just made. In my most recent video, it's called The Video Mother Goddess Wouldn't Want You to Watch. I'm talking a lot about what's happening right now with the rise of Mother Goddess worship. We're seeing all of Babylon's mystery religions burgeoning back up to the surface right now in these times. And I cover every level of this that I see. But the subjects I covered in that last video once again are represented here in this video. We are seeing all of humanity being divided into subgroups, and then those subgroups are turned on one another. And this is a method of control for the elite, for the people at the top of the pyramid. In this video, we're going to be looking at, once again, the connection with the matriarchy, the patriarchy, the battle between the rise of witchcraft, the rise of pagan religions, and how all of that is manifesting right now today, primarily through a lot of social justice warrior type causes. Blondie and Joan Jett team up for politically charged Doom or Destiny video. This video has been out for just a little while, but once again, I've got a lot of things to show you, so let's just go ahead and jump over to the video first. One common thing we find time and time again when we start looking into the beast system, and specifically entertainment in the beast system. Throughout the years, we find many coded messages, hidden meanings within a lot of this, quote, entertainment. So I'm not saying this is a prediction right here we should be worried about. I just found it very interesting that it's in this video. Of course, they have the asteroid impact, December 29th, December 30th, the 7 plagues, December 31st, Christmas, they have thermonuclear war, January 1st, nuclear winter, and then January 2nd, post-history, or the post-human existence. Now, if by chance the world launches into thermonuclear war on December 31st, well, this is going to be even more interesting. So I'm personally not saying that's exactly what's going to happen. Once again, I find it interesting that they put this kind of stuff in a lot of their entertainment. Specifically people who are involved in witchcraft or Satanists, because these people put their message out in an inverted way, in a hidden way. It's the occult, hidden before your very eyes. Yet so few people see. Backward messaging, backwards writing. So this right here wasn't the primary message I wanted to focus on. I want to show you some things about the artist herself in this, and that's Blondie. Before I do, I'll show you just a few more interesting bits I found in this music video. So this right here is a parody of the Home Shopping Network type shows, and of course they have a transgender right here. And just over to the left right there, of course, you have the 666. Again, we're just covering a few of the symbols, but once again, this is how we can really tell what the message is, who the people are behind this. So of course, they have the reptilians in this as well. The reptilians in this video, though, are primarily the Republican Party, is the way it's being portrayed. So there's something really quick that I want you to pay attention to as far as Debbie Harry goes, and that's the lady right there on screen, or Blondie is her stage name. We're going to show you some more of this, more connections to this here in just a little bit. What I'm showing you, though, is a mentality of the beast system, once again, and how this stuff is all emerging right now and manifesting before our very eyes. So it's no mistake that the scarf she has on is yellow and black. Now this goes back to the hive mind, and again, I've got confirmations on this. She also has a B little button right there on her shirt, and I'll get back more on that in just a second. So as I mentioned in the previous video, this is a battle between the patriarchy and the matriarchy. There's connections to witchcraft, there's connections to Mother Goddess worship going all the way back to the mystery religions with this. There's also a connection to modern day social justice warrior type themes. There's also a connection to modern day social justice warrior agendas, such as ending the patriarchy, which basically is men being in control. So this image shows up in the video just for a matter of seconds, but once again, back to the hive mind, and I'll show you some more connections with that in just a second. And ultimately, what I'm talking about here is the hive mind of the beast system. All of these people are working together, just like a bunch of bees, but they're working towards a one world order, a one world religion, an antichrist beast system. And if you didn't already see the obvious feminist agenda with this video, they spell it out for you right here. So as for the portion of the video speaking of the plagues being released, I certainly don't think they're fully released right now, but we're definitely getting glimpses of that. And there are a lot of people out there that would make an argument that the plagues have been released already. For instance, here's one you can look up for yourself, but water's turning blood red all around the world. Now, this has been happening for 5 years or so now, and it's really been on the increase. Another really interesting sign is the massive amount of animal deaths that are taking place all around the world. Now, here's a good link that's up on the screen right now. They've done a really good job of keeping track of all of these mass animal die-offs. And as mentioned earlier, this phenomenon walks hand in hand with the phenomenon of water turning blood red all around the world. So something else I found very interesting, this is one of Blondie's last albums, and it's called Pollinator. So once again, we have the bee theme going on here as well. Now, as a confirmation for this idea of the beast system hive mind, we go back to American Horror Story Cult. It's the latest season of this series. And of course, in this season, we have more of that same symbolism. The beehive, the hive mind of the beast system. So it's interesting we find this symbolism lining up with the symbolism from the video we were just taking a look at. And that video, of course, was pushing forth beast system ideas, or Illuminati symbolism, or satanic symbolism. It's just all a part of that beast system hive mind. It's also interesting to note that Debbie Harry made a television appearance on the pilot episode, the first episode of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. If you scroll down right here, you'll find her right there. Debbie Harry was Cassandra. And of course, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, as far as I'm concerned, is just more programming for children, programming young people to get into the occult, into witchcraft, to dance with the devil. And once again, Debbie Harry played a witch in the film Tales from the Dark Side, where throughout the entire film, her whole plan was to try to cook and eat a child. But really, what's most damning, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to Debbie Harry being a witch or practicing the occult, is the fact that she's friends with Marina Abramovic. And here's some images right here. This is Debbie Harry wearing the red dress in the images with the white wig. And here you can see images of Debbie Harry hanging out with Marina Abramovic and also being a part of some of her occult rituals that she does in the public. So once again, we're looking at the rise of witchcraft, the rise of Mother Goddess worship even, and the connection to these social justice warrior causes. And speaking of that connection with these social justice warrior causes, another thing I pointed out in my last video is how all of this goddess worship, all of this reemergence of the goddess, it all goes back to the Mystery Babylon religions. It also has to do with the end of men ruling, the end of the patriarchy, and the rise of the matriarchy. So actress Rose McGowan is kind of like the lead of this Me Too movement. And this is where they're calling out for all past victims of abuse, primarily by males, that they should be coming out and talking about this. But look down at this tweet she just put out recently, and I think this says it all. So in the beginning, she's addressing an insult that she had put on Meryl Streep, but here she says, "The Marchesa line was beneath me, and I'm sorry for that. Seeing that picture of Alyssa Milano with GC has ignited something in me that I can't quite articulate. There is no map for this road I'm on. I will F up. Peace be with you, and the most important part is go with Goddess." So there we have it, and we can see how all of this stuff connects. the symbolism of the bee or the hive mind beast system, the satanic beast system, the rise of these mystery religions, female being the dominant force, males being subjugated, and then very possibly some form of prediction we saw inside of these videos. Either way, I just wanted to pull it all together for you. Once again, several of you have sent me this video and wanted me to take a look, and once I did, I knew I needed to make a video about this and just pull it together. It's very interesting how these synchronicities happen a lot with my work, and this is something I see quite a bit. And I also need you to know how much I appreciate you, the people out there that send me ideas and add different pieces to the puzzle. So thank you very much. And as always, thanks for watching my videos, guys. Take care out there, all right? I'll talk to you a little later.